So here is a video going to explain why moisturizers are important for your skin, and also why you should use a moisturizer for an acne prone oil skin type. But hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Nursekelly here, bringing you content on all things related to nursing, aesthetics, skincare and lifestyle. So this video is going to be in different segments. I'm going to start with why you are producing sebum and what a sebum is, functions of sebum. We'll get down to why you need a moisturizer, what moisturizers do basically for the skin. Okay, so let's start. So a sebum is a viscous fluid made up of triglycerides, esters, wax, cholesterol, free fatty acids. It is produced by the sebaceous gland and it is seen mostly at the T-zone areas depending on the type of skin type that you have. It is seen on the upper chest and it's seen on the back, but produced by the sebaceous gland. Different functions of a sebum or oil that we produce on the skin. A sebum helps to lubricate the skin and hair and keep it moisturized to prevent water loss. There are also studies that show that sebum have antibacterial properties. In average, an adult produces 1.5 milligram of sebum. For dry skin, you see that they produce 0.5 milligram, and then for oily skin type, they produce 1.5 milligram of sebum. There are, however, predisposing factors to sebum production, or what makes certain individuals produce more sebum than other people. You have androgen hormone. Androgen hormone has been known to have a very close link with the glands that produce sebum, that's the sebaceous glands. So when these hormones are slightly raised, you tend to notice that some people come up with a lot of oil production on their face. You can also have genetics play a role. Depending on the type of skin type that you have, some people tend to produce more sebum than others. You have high humidity can also affect the race, can also affect climate change, can also affect the way you produce more sebum on the face. Let's get right to what are moisturizers, why you need a moisturizer, and what moisturizers do for acne prone oily skin type. So what are moisturizers? So moisturizers are grouped into three types. You have emollients, you have humectants, and you have occlusives. But before I get down to explaining these three types of moisturizers, I also want to tell you what a moisturizer is. So a moisturizer helps to lubricate the skin, to improve, to repair, and to restore the skin barrier. There are different types of moisturizers that I mentioned earlier, which have many ingredients, but some moisturizers that you can see in the past can have one or more ingredients in it. Some other moisturizers may have other ingredients together with it being a moisturizer. So let's get right into explaining what moisturizers are. So I mentioned earlier that you have emollients. So let me explain what emollients are. So emollients go in between the cells. They help to restore hydration to the skin, filling in gaps, and then they make the skin soft. Humectants, however, help to prevent water loss. They help to attract water into the skin to the epidermis by drawing it from two sources, from the dermis, from the humid conditions, and from the environment. However, in really dry conditions, humectants can cause water loss. They draw water away from the skin to the environment. So which is why you actually need to use occlusives if you're going to use a humectant in really dry conditions to help occlude, to prevent water loss escaping into the environment. So we have occlusives, which I mentioned earlier. They help to trap in more moisture into the skin. So occlusives can either be in oil form or in wax form. They help to trap in moisture into the skin, and they form an impenetrable form on the skin because they trap in water on the skin. The best way to apply an occlusive is on damp skin. So you apply it in circular motions, tap the oil on the skin to help lock in more moisture into the skin. So depending on the type of skin type that you have, you may have concerns on how to pick the best moisturizer for your skin as an oily skin type. The truth is, there is no one type of moisturizer. You have to actually try different types of moisturizer. These 3 types of moisturizers that I've explained to you, with different ingredients, emollients, humectants, occlusive. Some products you can see humectants and occlusive, some you can see emollients and humectants. So you can decide to choose either of the 3 ingredients, or you can choose 2 of the ingredients mentioned that you can see in a moisturizer. So here is why you actually need a moisturizer as an acne prone oil skin type. So remember that as an acne prone skin, you are using different ingredients that help to dry out the skin. Ingredients such as benzoyl peroxide, salicylic acid, tretinols, oral isotretinoin. You may be using all these things, and naturally what they do is to help control sebum, because sebum production in high amounts would cause you to have acne. So these products they're already drying out the skin, and as they're drying out the skin, they're actually causing water to escape from the skin. As much as you're producing oil, which most people think that having a lot of oil on your face already keeps your skin moisturized and hydrated, which is a lie. What an oil does is just to lubricate the skin, but it does not help to retain moisture. So technically your skin is dry, but you're producing oil, and your face is shining, but you are dry. So that's why you actually need a moisturizer on the skin as an acne prone oil skin type. So you're using all these products, and then it's drying out your skin, and it's actually stripping your skin of its barrier function. Remember, when you actually lose water out of the skin, your barrier function has been compromised, which also explains the reason why some people feel some form of irritation, sensitivity when they use certain products without moisturizer, because these products dry out your skin, and then water has already been lost from your skin, so your barrier function has been compromised. So I would really advise most people watching this video to consider using moisturizers. That's the essence of you using a moisturizer, because the more you don't use a moisturizer when using all these products, the more your skin is producing more sebum, and the more your skin is actually losing water. So you're having more water loss and more compromised skin. I'm going to explain to you the different types of moisturizers for acne prone oily skin type. I don't know why I'm pronouncing it as oil. Is acne prone oily skin type. So you have 2 types of moisturizers that you can use for oily skin type. You have it as the water base or the gel base. And the water base or the gel base, what they do is that they are lightweight, they are non-greasy, they are non-comedogenic, they are easily applied on the skin. So it's very easy to apply it on the skin as an acne prone oily skin type. So another type of moisturizer that you can use as an acne prone oily skin type is use moisturizers that contain bucculosilo. I don't know if I pronounced that right. If I didn't, please write in the comment section the exact pronunciation for that. You can also use willow bark extract. These ingredients in moisturizer to suit sensitive and oily skin type. So if you know you fall into that category, looking out for moisturizers that also contain these ingredients will be really great for you, because they suit the skin and help to calm irritation for sensitive skin. You can also decide to look out for moisturizers with other ingredients such as niacinamide, salicylic acid. Some moisturizers also contain that. As much as I've mentioned all these things here, moisturizers, they are trial and error method, so you have to actually try out some of these things and then know what suits your skin best. Or you can decide to actually go into the clinic or meet an esthetician or dermatologist or aesthetic nurse to have a curated routine especially for you. Okay, so we've come to the end of this video. If you absolutely like this video, please encourage me by going to the comments of this video that you actually enjoy the most. I will be creating more skincare related content on this channel. Don't forget to subscribe with the red button and click on the notification bell for when I post my videos. You can also decide to follow me on Instagram with the handle showing right on your screen. I'm also on TikTok. I hope to see you next time. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye guys.